How is it going, everybody? You're watching the About Tech, and today I'm going to show you how to protect and improve your MacBook battery lifespan. I'm going to show you some awesome charging features built into your Mac that will help you get the best of your battery in the long run for the years and years to come. Let's go ahead and begin. Okay, so all you have to do is open up your system settings. If you don't have the system settings here on your dock, you can always click on the Apple right here at the top and then system settings, and then it goes to the same place. Then go to battery, and then we have this new section called charging. So as we click on I, we have a new feature right here. That's right, this is new, and in order to have it, your Mac needs to be updated. So go ahead and open up your general and then about, and then make sure you were updated at least to iOS 26.4. So that's macOS Tahoe, which, as you know, is macOS 26, and it needs to be running at least 26.4. As you can see, I'm on 26.5, so I'm already at a newer version. Anything newer to this will work. Okay, so go ahead, make sure to go to software update and update your Mac. As soon as you have that, we can come back here to battery and then go ahead to charging, click on the I, and right here we have to talk about charge limit and optimized battery charging. So optimized battery charging was actually available for a few years, but charge limit is brand new. And as you can see right here, macOS now has the exact same charging features, charging protections as the iPhone, because the iPhone already had those features for quite a while, ever since the iPhone 15, and they're now in your MacBook. So this is amazing. So what you need to do in order to preserve and protect your battery in the long run is to go ahead and move this slider to 80%. When you do that, you are limiting your battery charging to 80%. So let's say now, as you can see, I'm on 63%, right? So let's say I plug in my Mac right now. What will happen is it'll charge until it reaches 80%, and then it will stop. It will not go past 80%. And as you know, because you have probably seen it in a bunch of places, and especially here on the About Tech, because I was actually one of the first to talk about this, when you charge your battery over 80%, it's bad for your battery. It degrades your battery. It generates stress to the battery. So when you limit your charging to 80%, what you're doing is preserving it, because you're creating this limit where your battery won't go through this stress of being charged past 80%. And as a matter of fact, the worst scenario is not only going past 80%, so charging over 80%, but then maintaining your battery plugged in and charged at 100%. So not only going above, but keeping at 100, that's the worst you can do. So when you have your charge limit, you protect from all those scenarios, and then you're gonna have a great lifespan overall in the long run. Of course, we also have optimized battery charging, which does a similar thing, but it does it automatically. So instead of creating this hard limit on 80%, optimized battery charging will learn your routine, and then it'll charge to 80% and then keep it at 80, but then eventually it'll go past and go to 100%. So it'll automatically do this job of limiting to 80 and then going above and ending up in 100. So it's already better than keeping at 100 at the whole time, but it's not as good and it's not as effective as the charge limit, which will do a hard stop at 80%, and of course this is the best recommended scenario right here. Keep in mind that when you have the charge limit enabled, sometimes, so every few weeks, your battery will go over 80%. It'll actually go all the way to 100, and that's because your Mac is calibrating your battery. So that's normal that every once in a while, even when you have the limit enabled, it'll go over 80 all the way to 100. You can leave it, you can let it do its thing. That's normal, that's calibration. Okay, so that's pretty much it. That's pretty much what you have to do if you want to preserve and protect your MacBook battery in the long run. Just use the charge limit at 80% and then you're good to go. You will be protected. Now, before we leave, I want to talk about something specific. So there are a ton of posts and articles and people talking about this on social media, saying that the best, correct way, recommended way to use your MacBook is to always leave it plugged in. So just use your Mac plugged in all the time, every single time. And this doesn't make any sense because your MacBook is supposed to be used just like your iPhone. You can use it while it's plugged in, but you can also use it like I'm using right now, unplugged, just like you use your iPhone and any other lithium-ion rechargeable battery device. So don't go with this. If you've seen this somewhere, don't worry about this. You can use it plugged in or unplugged, but don't always use it plugged in all the time as if it's a desktop, okay? This is not the point. The idea here is limit your charging to 80%, and then that's how you actually preserve and protect your battery. So that's literally it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next videos, guys. Bye-bye.